watching Travel with Tony.
To reach Batu Caves, you can travel either by road or by train. I prefer traveling by train. It took somewhere around 40 to 45 minutes from KL Center to reach Batu Caves. The train was almost empty. I was advised to travel during non-peak hours. The 45 minutes train journey was very pleasant and comfortable. The train passed through the city, giving me an opportunity to view beautiful locations and surroundings. The Ramayana cave is situated to the extreme left as one faces the sheer wall of the hill. On the way to the Ramayana cave, there is a 50-foot, that is 15-meter tall Murti of Hanuman and a temple dedicated to Lord Hanuman. Reaching Batu Caves, I found many Hindu temples and many Hindu devotees. It gave me a feeling as if I am in India only. In the last decade, the surrounding area has changed from small villages to industrial estates and new housing and shops. There is also an elevated flyover over the highway. A new KTM counter rail extension from Central to Batu Caves has become operational in July 2010 and Batu Caves commuter station is opened. At the base of the hill are two more cave temples, Art Gallery Cave and Museum Cave, both of which are full of Hindu statues and paintings. This complex was renovated and opened as the Cave Villa in 2008. Many of the shrines relate the story of Lord Muruggan's victory over the demon Surapadam. So today at Batu Caves, this is a part of Malaysia. You can see a very big statue of Lord Muruggan. Basically it's a South Indian temple, it's a Hindu temple, but many foreigners do visit over here all over from the world. Right now we have a lady from France, a Miss
Bernois, Emeline Bernois.
Sorry?
Emeline Bernois.
Emeline Berman from France, and you have been to Malaysia for the first time?
It's my first time in Malaysia. Batu Caves is located in Gompak district, 13 kilometers north of Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. It takes its name from the Sungai Batu or Batu River, which flows past the hill. Batu Caves is also the name of the nearby village. Batu Malai Sri Subramaniam Temple is managed by the Board of Management of Sri Mahamariamman Temple, Devasthanam, which also manages the Sri Mahamariamman Temple, Kuala Lumpur and the Kotumalai Pillayar Temple. It also performs the role of Hindu religious consultant to the government of Malaysia in determining the Hindu yearly calendar. find Malaysia?
It's a little bit hot.
Little bit hot, okay.
Compared to France.
France is very cold. Very cool temperature you have in France.
But it's dry,
Okay.
and it's more white.
Batu Caves is 13 km from Kuala Lumpur city. The easiest way to reach Batu Caves is by commuter train from KL Center station. It costs 1.5 ringgit for one-way journey. You can also make a taxi which around cost 20 to 25 ringgit from KL Central station. The noble monkey devotee and aide of Lord Rama. The Ramayana cave depicts the story of Rama in a chronicle manner along the irregular walls of the cave. Standing at 42.7 meter high, the world's tallest statue of Lord Muruggan, a Hindu deity, is located outside Batu Caves, near the city of Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. The statue, which cost approximately Rs 24 million, is made up of 1550 cubic meters of concrete, 250 tons of steel bars, and 300 liters of gold paint brought in from neighboring Thailand.
So you find Malaysia a little hot comparatively. Okay, but it rains many a times over here in a day also. There's no fixed season for rainfalls. It may have a rainfall any time in the day. So the temperature comes down during that time. But normally it's around 32 to 34 degrees. So you may be finding it very hot. Since I belong to India, we are used to the hot temperatures.
As early as 1860, Chinese settlers began excavating Gauna for fertilizing their vegetable patches. Batu Caves was promoted as a place of worship by K. Thambuswamy Pillai, an Indian trader.
He was inspired by the well-shaped entrance of the main cave and was inspired to dedicate a temple to Lord Murugan within the caves. Wooden steps up to the temple cave were built in 1920 and have since been replaced by 272 concrete steps. Cave is one of the most popular Hindu shrines outside India, dedicated to Lord Murugan. It is the focal point of Hindu festival of Thaipusam in Malaysia. The limestone forming Batu caves is said to be around 400 million years old. Of the various cave temples that comprise the site, the largest and best known is the Temple of Cathedral Cave, so named because it houses several Hindu shrines beneath its 100-meter vaulted ceiling. Rising almost 100 meters above the ground, Batu Caves temple complex consists of 3 main caves and a few smaller ones. The biggest, referred to as Cathedral Cave or Temple Cave, has a high 100-meter ceiling. Features ornate Hindu shrines. To reach it, visitors have to climb a steep flight of 272 steps.
How do you find Malaysia otherwise? The people, the transport and the infrastructure?
For the moment, it's okay. We go here by taxi, so it's
Okay. Okay, you travel by taxi, you don't have to come out of the taxi. But you have to visit temples and all the parks and all these things, you have to come out in the hot temperature. How do you find Malaysian people?
Nice people.
Nice people,
Yeah.
very good hospitality,
Yeah,
polite.
polite. And
Infrastructure is very good, Malaysia.
yeah, no problem for the moment.
Batu Cave serves as the focus of the Hindu community's yearly Thaipusam festival. It has become a pilgrimage site for not only Malaysian Hindus
but Hindus worldwide from countries such as India, Australia, and Singapore.
You should visit Genting Highlands. It's a very good place.
I heard about
You
it,
heard the place about
yeah.
Genting Island?
Yeah.
It's a very beautiful place. Yesterday I had been to Genting Highlands. It's really very beautiful. You have kids
No.
in your company now? Okay. No kids. But you will love the place. It's a very good place. You have a casino over there, and it's a free entry for casino. And place is very beautiful. It is approximately 7,000 meters high.
Yeah.
You love the place. So Malaysia rocks. How many days you plan to be in Malaysia?
For the long trip, 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks, but I go to Cambodia and come back and go to
Oh,
Bali
in between
and
you'll
come
be
back.
moving around in
Yeah.
the nearby places.
Yeah.
Bali and all these things. The nearby
Exactly.
places.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you'll come back to Kuala Lumpur.
Yeah.
Okay,
Each
then-
time between each trip, I go
Oh,
back to
so
Kuala Lumpur.
so you have made the base as Kuala Lumpur as the base.
Yeah.
Okay, you will move around the nearby countries. Then after 2 weeks you will fly back to France.
France.
Okay, all the very best. Have a nice time. Thank you very much.
In the surrounding area of Batu Caves, you will find a lot of South Indian restaurants with full of South Indian dishes. Below the temple cave is the dark cave with rock formations and a number of animals found nowhere else. It's a 2-kilometer network of relatively untouched caverns. Icons carried in procession during the Thaipusam at Batu Caves. Also seen in the background is the 42.7-meter high golden statue of Lord Murugan.
This is Batu Caves railway station. I had been to Batu Caves temple, the huge statue of Lord Murugan. It was very beautiful, very enchanting, and spiritual and religious places. People all over from the world, especially particularly this Indian community, Tamilians, even from north of India. I have been meeting with the people from north of India, all over from India. In fact, many foreigners come over here from European countries, Australia. Batu Caves, a huge statue of Lord Murugan, very beautiful. Malaysia rock. Singapore, Malaysia, they all are very small countries, but they have developed like anything. The infrastructure, the transport system, the people, the politeness, the humbleness. Hats off to them. They keep their city, their entire country very neat, very clean, disciplined. They maintain rules and regulations framed by the government. At peak hours, there is a heavy rush while commuting by local trains, but since the trains are air conditioned, you won't feel much of the heat inside.
People are very decent, very polite. The main thing is कि they won't यहाँ पे लोग हॉर्न नहीं बजाते. आप अगर रोड क्रॉस करेंगे तो हॉर्न कोई नहीं बजाएगा. They will stop their vehicles, so the pedestrians should cross the road first. That's a great thing actually. Humanity is respected. I think they believe in humanity. Human beings are respected a lot over here. You can see the station is very, I think only a few of the passengers are there. I'm going back to KL Central. Just now I missed a train, so I have to wait for another half an hour.